because I didn't want Amy to know I couldn't make it on my own.
What's the big deal?
Of course it's no big deal to you. You idolize me. Nothing could ever knock me off that pedestal you put me on.
It's true. You are a god to me.
Can I stop now?
Just tell her.
I called Leonard because I failed, and I didn't want you to think less of me.
You were worried about that?
Yes.
Sheldon, it's okay with me that you're not perfect.
I don't think he liked that.
Can I have one more moment with Leonard?
Sure.
Amy just hurt my feelings. I want to break up with her.
That's funny.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm kind of excited to see Sheldon.
I never thought I'd see this, but Penny got a job today. Well, the only reason she got it is because the guy who interviewed her loves me.
What do you think?
I kind of got the feeling you might not be okay with me staying at your mom's.
You're right. I'm not. I think it's weird.
Howie?
It is. He's a grown man. He's just gonna live there rent-free. How is that gonna motivate him to get off his butt and get a job? I mean, do you even have a plan?
Hey, you're not my father, okay? And besides, your mother and I were talking.
Your mother and I? You're not my father.
Well, hello, Omar. Nice to meet you.
Hey, calm down. You're not his father. He's not your father. No, anybody's father.
I'm sorry you don't like my life choices, but it's my life.
Well, it's my house. It's my rules.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn the volume down just a little bit?
Can I mow the lawn? Can I have my allowance?
Don't you take that sarcastic tone with
Perfect.
him?
Thank you,
Listen to
baby.
you.
Don't talk to her like that. That is my mother.
More?
My wife.
Perfect. Hey, Chappie, it's good to see you.
This isn't getting us anywhere when you're
Don't you take that sarcastic tone with him?
to listen to you.
Don't talk to her like that. That is my mother. My wife. I said my wife.
Oh, crap.
You know what? This isn't getting us anywhere. When you're ready to apologize, you know where to find me.
Yeah, in my house.
That's right, sucker!
I wish I'd never gone on that trip.
They're not knee
I feel
tats.
no better
These
now
are
than when I left.
cozy pajama bottoms.
Something?
Yeah. If you had told anyone that you were going away on a train by yourself...
Hey, Nameless, it's good to see you.
And I couldn't do it.
Exactly. Right after they said, yeah.
But you did do it. So what if it didn't all go your way? That's what makes it an adventure.
That's a good point. You know, I'm a lot like Gandalf the Grey.
My channel is meant to be a chill zone for people going through rough things, to find support and give support to other people going through some rough things. I aim to spread kindness to the world because it's sorely lacking nowadays. I have multiple health problems, including mental. Anxiety and depression are hard to deal with. And I'm basically being open about all my struggles so that those of you struggling in a similar way won't feel alone in the world. You'll be able to know that I understand.
Deal with any changes that come my way.
Hey, look who's back.
Your hair is different. You changed your hair. I can't take this time out.
Oh, it's your average day in South Carolina? Doesn't sound too bad.
Would you like to see pictures from my trip?
I'm physically exhausted,
It did, but luckily all my photos got
mentally very tired, but emotionally I'm doing pretty good right now. And seeing some familiar names in the chat helps with that. I've had to stay away for a while because my health got worse for a little while. Living with chronic headaches that take a long time to get rid of are not fun to live with.
I can't believe you traveled the entire country and never left the train station.
My weekend was pretty decent. My husband and I got to pet sit for a client that has a bunch of animals. And so I got to feel like I was at a zoo. It was nice. Oh, hello, it's me. You're getting a job soon? That's awesome. I'll be praying that everything goes the way it should for you. Oh, Triple X, you wish you could go to the gym again, but since you're addicted to laxatives, you can't leave us for more than 30 minutes. I don't know if that's supposed to be some weird type of humor or if that's legit.
I doubt it. It sounds stupid.
But if it is legit, I feel for you. I have IBS also. Mine is normally not so crippling, but it's been bad the last several days.
I wonder if Stalin considered any other animals.
Hippos are the deadliest creature. Half human, half hippo soldier would be pretty badass.
Yes, Zoe, I am a follower of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Macaroni Man, if you do it again, you're gonna be muted.
I've been praying constantly about everything going on in the world. And the constant praying to Jesus helps with my head problems. Helps redirect my focus and actually feel at peace enough to be able to be rational about things and not be purely led by emotion. It's when you ask for help from the Lord Jesus, He answers. And we had been struggling a lot, but we recently had that pet sitting job I mentioned. And we got enough money from that to pay one of our bills that was late. So it feels good. I got to love on a bunch of animals and get paid. I'm praying for all of you guys, all you fellow believers. Stay strong. Hopefully the rapture will be really soon. For all you non-believers, please make things right between you and the Lord Jesus Christ. Read the Bible. Ask out loud for Him to help you find Him. He doesn't put Himself right in front of your face. He requires a little bit of effort to show that you are seeking Him. You're not just waiting for Him to do what He does. Freshly Wild, actually, I have a high potassium level because I have become a regular drinker of energy drinks, specifically the fruit punch rock stars. I can never turn those down, and it has a high potassium content in there.
Addict.
You mean the dialogue?
So you do anything for another energy drink? Right.
Buck, how could I convince you? Well, if my life story is of any convincing, there were multiple points in my life where I should have died. Many things I should not have survived, but I did, against the odds. And the whole time He was there, spiritually holding my hand. And even though I was not doing well, I knew that Jesus loves me and He'll give me what I need to get through each day, one day at a time. He doesn't give His toughest battles to His strongest soldiers. Everyone gets battles. You're just supposed to fight them and grow strong. And I encourage all of you guys dealing with some rough things that have to do with life choices. I pray you'll be able to make the changes so you won't be suffering anymore. I love you guys, and I'm praying for all of you. There is power in prayer, especially when multiple people come together.
Then I have to sit through lunch knowing this starfish is having a better day than I am.
Thank you, Reginus. I really appreciate that. It's a very nice message. Love and blessings to you too, man. That's really sweet of you.
Well, I think she just wants you to do well.
I'm watching The Big Bang Theory. It's one of those shows that I never get tired of.
I'm still waiting on my mini corn dogs from 2 years ago.
I told you they'll be right out.
Okay, so no Bernadette. me, and it's right in front of my face.
Oh, nameless, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just need a little break from her. I understand.
There's been a couple of different energy drinks that I tried
There
that
is
had
some research
too
that
much
indicates
content
that
in the
sharing
vitamin
negative
B,
attitudes about a third
and it
party is a
actually
powerful bonding
made my
force
nerves
between two friends.
tingle and I had
So
uncontrollable
what are you
twitching.
saying? I'm saying
Not a
it's
fun
spirit
time.
of science. What is that little skank's problem?
So, I've been trying to come up with
Well, Zoe, I'm just a person. I can't provide you proof. I can only tell you how he's helped me. And I'll pray for you that you'll do the looking for him.
Why is it your last name and her first name?
Oh, well, her last name is Sweeney, and something just didn't seem right.
I love all you guys, and I mean it when I say I want all of us to become a bunch of friends that care for each other.
They're allowing me to move on from string theory, but they made me a junior professor, and they're requiring me to teach a class. I don't understand. Why is it bad that you have to teach? What a stupid question. Kids are gonna love you. I can't believe I have to waste my time babysitting.
Nice to see some more people in here.
Who probably think dark matter is what's in their diapers.
No, I don't have anything in my teeth.
Do you like telling people they're wrong?
Wrong.
Simply, what kind of advice do you want to hear? Like, what type of advice are you looking for? That will greatly affect how I answer you. And yes, Daniel, I'm at home right now.
Of course I do.
And it feels good.
It isn't like an earful of melted caramel.
Most importantly,
Tornado, I don't understand why you're saying 911.
It is true that many of my heroes have taken students.
Oh, simply how to pull your crush. Well,
Professor X.
I've never been able to do that.
Humorously, in the case of Professor X,
I'm
Oh,
a,
he's saying 9 people, 11 likes. And then he was emphasizing 9/11.
oh, okay, I get it. I'm very tired from a long day. And I'm also taking my medicine, so if I sound like I'm high, it's because I am.
You like that, don't you? That's right, say my name. Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Want to get a drink later? Just the two of us?
No Penny?
Not tonight. I'm a little frustrated with her.
Because you got her the job and you think she should be working harder to prepare for it?
So it's not just me. You see it too. I do. I see it. It's driving me crazy.
That's an interesting question, not beans.
Studying, she went out to lunch.
A Buick LeSabre or a GMC Jimmy?
That's outrageous. I know.
My dad and brother are car geeks. They don't like taking their cars to mechanics. They like to fix everything up themselves. And so I've got to see how fun those GMC Jimmys can be. I do know that Buick is a really elegant car maker. But I haven't seen any LeSabres, at least not that I remember. Hey, Jada Boss. We're hanging in there. We thankfully got to rest in a house, pet sitting, and now we're back home. We're still dealing with bills and things, but it feels like it's beginning to get better. And I'm just praying that it continues that way. For those of you who don't know us, my husband and I work together doing DoorDash. I sit in the passenger seat and hold the order so it doesn't fly around or fall. If some other driver almost hits us, it's happened twice. And my husband does all the driving. And we can only earn as much money as DoorDash is offering us to complete each job. And there's only so many jobs to go around each day, and there's so many other dashers active on the app trying to get work. We used to be able to clock in whenever we wanted. Now we have to set schedules. It sucks, but it is building up a healthy routine of doing things in a timely manner, but financially it's been harder.
We have tried storm chasing, but Not like as a job. We always try to when we see it, but in California it doesn't really storm a whole lot.
Yes.
Thankfully,
We'll be
we
lucky if it storms
How would you determine the ground state of a quantum system with no exact solution?
like
I would guess a wave function.
a week out of a year.
yeah, pretty much.
Do you know how to integrate
What did I
x
do
squared
today?
times e to the minus x without looking at
I helped
I'd use finance
my husband just take care of the
Oh,
animals that we were pet sitting. We grabbed all of our stuff,
what is
brought
the
it back
correct
here,
interpretation of
and we're
quantum
just
mechanics?
decompressing. Normally, we work 10 to 12-hour shifts. If we're able to schedule that many hours with DoorDash, 5 to 6 days a week. The 1, maybe 2 off days that we give ourselves, the first day is all about chores. Things that need to be done around here that can't be done while we're at work. And if there's a second day, we relax and take full advantage of it. But we haven't been able to have many of those. We used to pull over 200 in a day with DoorDash. But with how little orders they're getting, we're lucky to get half that now. And it's been rough. I'm not begging for donations, but if you have money burning a hole in your pocket and no plans for it, I would be extremely thankful to receive that. Again, I don't expect it, but I do know there are people that go around and donate to people. And I just want to keep that door open in case someone like that finds my stream. Oh, simply your screen sharing with your crush. Hopefully that'll get a dialogue going and it'll be a positive one.
Even I don't really understand this.
But yeah, Nameless, it's...
I'm a teacher, Leonard.
I wasn't outside a whole lot when my dad was teaching my brother, but there were some things my dad was sure to teach me.
No trouble. It's actually a pleasure.
My husband has dabbled with stock trading. I have, at most, put a little money in Robinhood and then pulled it right back out because we had to.
Interesting point.
Hello, Steven. It's good to see
You're
you.
suggesting that I have emotional issues below
So
my
many of you guys here now, and it's nice.
thus
I appreciate
causing
you
me
all
to lash
here.
out at anything or anyone that threatens my intellectual superiority.
Oh, Ken, when you're getting mad and you get mad when you're sad.
Leonard, yeah.
I can understand that.
Howard's allergic to peanuts.
Anger
How can I use that against him?
is an easier emotion to control for some people than sadness is. I had some huge anger
Now that everyone's
issues.
here, we can begin.
Think Ricky on Trailer Park Boys.
Before we do, I just talked to Leonard.
Except I didn't explode quite as severely as he would, but I would be set off like that. And it's been a couple of years of working on myself, taking in helpful criticism of things that I'm doing wrong, that I should do differently to make my life easier. And it takes humility and determination to make some big changes for who you are and how people see you. I encourage you, stick with it. It's gonna be rough at first. You're gonna feel like it's not worth it, it's not happening. But the longer you keep at it, the easier it gets. That I can assure you. But now when I'm mad, I just pray in my head, Lord Jesus, I am fuming in my heart right now. Help bring me peace and calm so I can be rational again and not so emotional. And that really helps. I also do some stretching and it helps redirect the mind and improve flexibility. And I also take medical cannabis.
This is a classroom. This is not American Bandstand. Okay. Now where was I? Let's see. Oh yes, over here. What are you doing now?
We've tried temp agencies, but they haven't really done much for us. The couple of jobs that were thrown my husband's way were not long-lived, and it's tough. Well, thank you,
You almost
Vamsi.
hit 3,500.
Nice.
349.
That's awesome. Thank you, Vamsi. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to be comforting and encouraging to you guys because
Hey, girlfriend.
I know what it's
Can I
like to
get a
need
what?
that comfort and encouraging and to not be able to find it.
Close
And I
enough.
know how painful that is.
I was just
So
wanted
if
to
I
see what
can
you were up
ease
to
your
today.
pain
Thought maybe we could,
by
you know,
making
color
you
me
understand
mine,
that I
get
understand
something
pain
whatevs.
and I feel for you and I care for you
Thanks, but I think I'm gonna stay
and I'm
in.
praying to Jesus for you.
Oh.
If I can help just one of you feel better from all of that,
Right?
dealing with my
You're not
bad
fighting
social
for
anxiety
what
and
you
forcing
like
myself to go live is worth it.
No, I think she was just trying to help. Plus, I really.
If there's anything that you guys are going through that you want prayer for, please don't hesitate to put it in the chat window. I'll be praying for you in my daily prayers, and everyone else can pray for you too. Maybe give you advice about what you're going through. The chat window is a really great way to interact with people.
I promised Penny I'd come by and help her study.
Oh, well, good luck getting her to do that.
My husband is next to me. I have my phone set on a tripod, so hands free. And I'm hugging my knees because I ate too much. My mom made homemade turkey soup. I can never say no to homemade turkey soup. And I got overexcited. I'm like a dog, I ate too fast.
You mean like where she's nice to your face? Okay, got it, bye.
Being neurodivergent is an interesting life experience.
Hey, boyfriend.
I've never played Fortnite.
Spitball, probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, Monster Trucks, Monster Jam. Gravedigger was my favorite monster truck. I loved the green and black coloring of it. Plus, you won a lot of the time. Answers to basic questions about me are in the description of this live chat. I get tired of answering the same questions constantly, so I've written the answers in the description. I ask that you read that before you ask anything. Oh, thank you for the compliments. It's very sweet of you guys. And yeah, Jada Boss, without love, life is so much harder. Oh, hello in Fresno. That's pretty cool. You're near us, so I know you understand what it's like living in the valley. Oh, and links to my PayPal and Cash App are in the description of my live stream.
Did you pin them?
I did not yet.
I commented them down. Are you caught up?
No,
Should I catch up?
I'm working on it.
I posted it again.
Okay. I would love to drive a monster truck, but if I'm completely realistic, my back, which is already foobar, would somehow be made even more foobar. Hey, little Lars, good to see you, man. We did have a good Thanksgiving. Lots of good food.
Headaches, dizziness, and nausea.
Yes, Dylan, that's very true. So many people haven't found God yet, and I'm praying for those people that they will find God.
No, I can keep going. Okay, you got this. Let's go for a drink. I'll call you.
Well, thank you, Dinky. I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me to know that you guys are specifically praying. I appreciate that. And I'm praying for you as well. Oh, tornado? It took me a long time to get as many subs as I have right now. It takes time. I suggest you just focus on things in life that you find fun or interesting. Because when you're filming things that you find interesting, you're gonna put more effort into it, get more creative with it, have more fun with it, and attract like-minded people who see your art or your reading or whatever, and then want in on that.
Why didn't girls like us in high school? Because we were awkward and weird and couldn't play sports. Right again.
Hello, a-hole. Good to see you. I've missed you
Made me
also.
think of Dr. Evil.
Yeah. Oh, Jack, turkey and tortillas.
No, I'm thinking
That's a good combo.
Mel Brooks. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
I love it.
Sergeant Commander Asshole. Who's he? Lieutenant Asshole. His cousin, sir.
Oh, Spaceballs is priceless. Hello, Paige. It's good to see you. I'm doing better. Just struggling one day at a time to get my health under management. If your question is not already answered in the description of this live stream, then yes, ask away. But I get tired of the basic questions.
Don't ignore them.
Yeah. I am.
You don't have
I'm
to.
just
You don't have
saying
to
that.
address them.
I just thought I'd put it out there in general.
That's so cool. Congratulations. I guess that makes you the
Well,
athlete of the group.
you could also.
What are we trying to do?
I know. Watching your boyfriend
You can literally ban the words that you don't want popping up, i.e., phrases and shit like "How old are you?" "Where are you?" "What country?" But then again, if you ban the word altogether, specific questions might not be able to be played.
Double-edged sword.
Like how I had, I don't remember what I had banned, but stupid shit.
Yeah, we are watching Big Bang Theory. We love it. Oh, hello in Seattle. That's pretty cool.
Did you enjoy my lecture? No.
That's right, Ricky.
But if you're going to serve Cornish game hen, you should either be
I'm gonna rotate this so that I can show you.
It's hard to argue with that.
So,
I know, because I saw a sad man with a pepper mill desperately try and fail.
My husband is very handsome and also very funny.
well, to be fair, I technically go by both. It's just confusing at Thanksgiving dinner. When she says, "Daddy, can you please pass that?" Me and her dad both reach for the same thing.
That's funny. Hello, Ricky. It's good to see you.
That's so hot.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliments. I feel very lucky to have him, if I'm honest. I'm not an easy person to deal with every day because I have multiple problems, physical and mental. But he's had the patience to not give up on me, even when I was at my worst. And I could never find that again. And I suggest that you guys who have that love, hold on to it tightly. If you don't have love yet, try and examine your day-to-day life, your habits, and try to work on knocking out one bad habit a week and replace it with a good habit. It takes a while, but after a while it gets easier, and you'll be slowly turning yourself into a better person, making better choices.
Thank you, that would be great.
And while we're at it, maybe we could push up your run for when you head out to the mountains.
We want to adopt when we have the money to care for a child, but we're struggling to take care of just myself, my husband, and our leopard gecko.
Enjoy the time out,
Why did
Ricky.
you choose to go to the club?
Idiot.
Christopher, I deal with ADHD, BPD, anxiety, depression, and I'm still grieving the loss of a few dear people in my life who have passed on. Handling the pain gets easier, but the pain itself doesn't. Thank you.
You want to?
One will be good for now. You're very thoughtful.
relationship as good as ours.
You want a straw?
I wasn't making a joke. I was merely stating facts.
Thank you, little Lars. I
Maybe
appreciate
I
that.
had a superior relationship to yours.
Can we see the gecko?
Weird. I assumed you knew. The ranking of relationships in our circle by
He's
quality
splooting
is me and Amy,
near
Howard and
the
Bernadette,
doors of his
Ronnie,
cage.
his girlfriend, Kenny and Chardonnay, Kenny and
It's
you.
adorable. The way my phone is set up with this tripod, it's difficult to aim it at specific things. So in a minute, I think I'm gonna try and see if he'll come out to play for you guys.
They go fighting again. You never hear her talk that way to 7-year-old.
Oh, Grant, I appreciate you letting me know that. I feel just a little bit less alone. And I'll be praying for your struggle to get better. I hope you have a good night as well. Well, our day ended, and now we're relaxing. It is 9:24 where I live. I normally start feeling the sleepies around 10ish, so I'm going to stay on a bit longer for you guys. But if I talk slower and I'm slow to react, it's because I'm sleepy. I took my pain medicine, and I'm able to relax at home again. The plans for next week: work, 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 then work again, and then chore day. Oh, thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate the compliment. Angles really do make a difference. And I like not having to use my arms to keep it steady. You alright, baby?
I breathed in rice.
Oh. That's always a bad time. Yeah, take more medicine. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate the prayers. I also deal with multiple painful back issues. I have scoliosis that makes my back the shape of the letter S. If you look at me from behind in an x-ray. And if you look at my x-rays from the side view, I have no natural arch to my spine. It's like God was distracted when he was putting my spine in. It got a little too rotated. I also have nerve damage, arthritis, a cyst on my spinal cord, and the discs in my back of my neck are degenerating. I'm able to handle it with this attitude because it's easier to be this way than to cry about it and just feel sorry for myself. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. Hello, Much Gamester. Good to see you. You're already tired? Yeah. I could do ASMR. Well, thank you, Attitude. I really appreciate that compliment. I think I am going to film a series of shorts with one line of good advice that I can share with everybody. Then I'll be able to get more views and get monetized. Because right now, I'm not getting paid anything to be on YouTube. But after enough activity happens, I'll be able to earn money through YouTube again. And that'll be nice. Oh. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but I appreciate the peace and love. And I pray the same for you in return.
Thank you to our good friend Fasa. We won't say your actual name. We love you. Thank you for the $10 dono.
Really helps.
And we'll see you soon when we get off of work. We'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, for sure.
May I have one of your fries?
Can I have a bite of your burger?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, my husband really does love me deeply. We met through YouTube. He saw my videos, thought I was cute and funny. Found me on Facebook because we had friends in common. He messaged me complimenting my content and informing me that he does voice impressions and he likes to mess with scammers. So if I'd ever be down for it, we could do a collab. I prayed about it and I went for it. I've known this wonderful man for 8 years now, and I will have been married to him for 7 years this upcoming March. We did not date right away. We were friends, then best friends, and then when we had all our cards on the table for the other to read, so there'd be no surprises or hidden secrets, we evaluated it all and found out we're extremely compatible. And I just suggest that for you guys. Don't jump into dating someone just because you think they're cute or whatnot. If you're able to establish a friendship first, you'll get to see who they are in a more real way than if you're dealing with them in a romantic angle. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would always try to embellish and make myself look better when I was trying to attract a guy that I wanted to date me, but I did not have the courage to say, hey, date me. And so I just suggest learn as much as you can about the person while friends, and then compare notes with each other, and you can make an informed decision on if you want to actually pursue romance, or if friendship is best, or if cutting ties altogether is for the best. Communication is where it all starts. I just encourage you guys, don't keep things in. It's like compressed gas in a metal canister. If you get hit in the wrong spot, it gets really, really bad. I lost my train of thought. I love you, Mary Jane. You take away my pain. I am almost at enough watch hours. I just need more views on my shorts. I'm short a little less than 3 million. So I'm going to really try and focus heavy on making shorts when I'm not live streaming. Try to really, really pour myself into this again. Those of you who have not seen me before, I used to be very active on YouTube, messing with scammers and filming it. I got to know a bunch of other people on YouTube who do the same thing. It was great. It was fun. And then some life events that are too painful to mention at the moment happened. And I had to start over, learning how to make do with the changes that were given by life.
That makes so much sense.
And
I just saw a short saying, here's why you shouldn't. It was talking about like people not washing their legs, and someone did a study on. So with one leg, my right, I used X soap. On the left, I used no soap. I rubbed same amount of dirt, of mud on both, and the left one I just let water hit it.
yeah,
Rinse it off. And before and after, the one that just had the water was cleaner. The soap itself was making the skin dirty.
that's a trippy thought.
And I'm like, if that's doing that for that, who says that's not doing that for any other part of the skin? Certain soaps, if they're not antibacterial, can make you more dirty. Just think of the ingredients they add to it. Hell, we know that there's some soaps that are made and processed with fats. And I have no earthly clue how that's healthy for the skin in any way, shape, or form. It makes no sense to me how that can be healthy.
Me neither.
That just sounds like you're going to get pimples.
Right. But anyways,
Sorry.
you're okay, baby. I love hearing you talk. And I know they do too. Anyways, several life-altering events happened a few years ago, and so I fell off of the radar. I stopped communicating with everybody except those living in the same house as myself. I became a full-on hermit. I pulled a Smeagol. And my bubble of privacy and protection from other people hurting me again was my precious. It's taken a long time, a lot of failed starts, but I am working harder to not let my anxiety run my life. And if I can help any of you guys feel less alone in that, and ease some of your anxiety, then I would love to do that for you.
Really give ourselves a challenge.
I just want to say one more thing about this. Just because Penny and I are very different people.
Oh, you want to write malware? That would be pretty fun. Thank you, Attitude. I really appreciate your kind words.
I sent Leonard in with a pointy stick in a bag.
I tell this to Fox.
Well, Ghost Bot, I've...
Let's just take the test.
No, I don't want to.
I've never had that said before. That's pretty funny. I'm a very expressive person with my face. Have been ever since I was a little kid. Like, I was one of those kids that would sometimes take stupid pictures, you know, making stupid faces to be funny and whatnot. And I've never heard anyone say I look surprised and bored at the same face. Oh wow, it's 2:30 in the morning in Brazil. Well, I'm honored that you stayed as long as you did, Attitude. I'll be praying for you. I'm very lucky because I have a gap. Oh, nice. I appreciate that, YouTubing. I've had a lot of people say hurtful things. Some of them I found funny. Others not so funny. So whenever I see anyone else with teeth like me chiming in the comments, that makes me feel a little better. This gap happened because on top of all the issues I already mentioned, I have sleep apnea and asthma. And I'm prone to nightmares of kill or be killed situations. And I grind my teeth at night. I had a specialized mouthguard that's 2 pieces that interlock like a kind of like this, and it forces the lower jaw forward so that it doesn't block my airway. I broke it in my sleep. I don't remember what dream I was having at that time, but I know I was woken up when I felt it break in my mouth. It was made of that dental plastic that they use a lot, and not fun. But then they fixed it, put screws in it, I think. I broke it again. I didn't go back. I tossed them. I went to Walmart and I got their anti teeth grinding night guards that you can make at home just by putting them in boiling water for a minute. I've been using that for a while, and as a result it has led to this gap occurring, but I'm learning to be happy with it. I'm learning that imperfection makes life more fun. I have gotten my upper lip, the inside of it, stuck in the gap before. It hurts. I never had braces, so I will not claim to know what that's like, but if it's anything similar to what I went through, then I'm thankful I was able to be spared of those.
hide and seek on Tom Sawyer's
Oh,
Island.
thank you, Opie. I really appreciate that. I'm not sure who Lauren Hutton is, but I will look her up. Wow, 7:30 in the morning in Africa. Wow. It's 9:38 where I am right now at night. So your day's starting and mine is ending. That's pretty cool when you really think about it. A bunch of people online on the same website at the same time talking to each other. It really is pretty amazing. I try to really treasure and appreciate every little blessing that comes my way. It's helping me slowly become less of a pessimist and have more of a positive viewpoint on things instead of immediately, everything is bad and I want to die. It takes work. Oh! My husband has a picture of Lauren Hutton pulled up on his phone and he's just showing me, and I see it. I could pretend to be her daughter. That's pretty trippy. Similar cheekbones, except mine are a little fuller because I try to eat.
Have you guys heard about this research team that's
Answers to basic questions about myself are written and answered in the description of this live stream.
What? You're afraid of both dinosaurs and chickens?
Yes, but tell me.
B, I'm just settled on the couch, comfortable. In this position, my stomach is being nice to me, so I'm not inclined to move.
Excited to finally meet your girlfriend.
Speaking of which,
The straw hand embraces his gap.
when someone takes on a new romantic
Never heard of him,
that person
but
loses one or two close friends.
it does feel nice to know that there are others like that too.
I go to the bathroom like everybody else. Why would I lose friends just because I started dating someone?
Yeah, you didn't lose anyone when you met Amy.
You wouldn't have this study refers
Well,
to
thank you guys for the compliments. I really appreciate it. Oh, Tim, you have sleep apnea? Yeah, it's not fun. Thankfully, mine is a mild case, or at least it was rated as mild when I had my sleep tested 8 years ago. Or no, not 8 years. A long while ago. So I don't know if my sleep apnea has gotten worse or not, but
Probably.
it's most likely gotten worse. I have been lazy at getting appointments with doctors because I get tired of doctors' offices. Ever since I was a little kid, frequent doctor visits to monitor my multiple health conditions that are not curable with surgery or lifestyle changes. And, oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
Look.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Well, I'm, you know my reason for being slow.
Hey guys, Emily, you know most everybody here. This is Leonard. This is Benny.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to finally meet you too.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, it's snowing in Buffalo. That's pretty cool. Here it's just,
Hey, I hear you're a
it's nicely chilly.
Yeah, I'm a resident at Huntington Hospital.
Oh, I like their emergency room.
Oh, well, Jaden, I hope that your guys' anniversary will go exactly as you want it to.
You know, Penny just started training to be a pharmaceutical sales rep. Maybe she could practice on you sometime. Oh, it would be great to practice on a real doctor. Yeah, I'm sure that'd be fine.
I have some odd freckles on my buttocks.
I realized I forgot to pin your comment with the info, so I'm scrolling to
Again,
find it.
Don't scroll up. That's
Okay.
how you get lost and stuck again. I'll
Okay.
just post it again.
I'm gonna do it right now. Pin message.
Last time was fine. What did you
There, I
do?
put a pin in it.
I don't know.
Hey, Transcended. I am very tired.
Of course not. No one ever says they don't
It's
like
been a
you
long
showing
day.
your face.
We've finished pet sitting, and we're back at our place again. And I'm taking my pain meds, so
Why would you feel that?
I am very tired, but in a good mood.
I'm sure you're worried about
Are
me.
you ever gonna eat
You're
those?
probably right. I used to think my high school PE teacher didn't like
I
me,
had
but
them
she
earlier
liked me a
today.
little too much.
I didn't see you.
I did, though.
Yeah, it was fine. Went to a
I had 2 of them.
concert I got
I
I
did.
kind of don't believe you, but okay.
I did. They were very chewy and chocolatey.
Entire life without anyone saying I hate you to your face. Yeah. I'd say
Well, I'd like you to be relaxed too, yeah.
And I am.
I miss Stewart's place. All this loud music and exposed brick.
You guys are very sweet, and I appreciate that.
Or a rave at the third little pig's house.
I wish Stewart would reopen. I hate this place too. Him, I believe, because he's an 80-year-old man in a 15-year-old's t-shirt.
I've been live for over 50 minutes now. Okay, I'm chilling in my place on the couch, having to sit upright because of an upset stomach. Normally I'm in the car working when I'm live streaming, but I'm going to try to live stream while we're at home sometimes also.
Love you.
Huh?
I love you.
I love you more. Thank you, Trendsetted. I appreciate that. I think I might try to pull him out. I'm still debating on it because I'm comfortable as I am right now.
For starters, they shed and bite.
And he looks like he's falling, spooting. But for those of you who don't know, we have a leopard gecko, a 2-year-old boy, and we named him Sisu. And he sleeps while we're away at work during the day. And at night when we're home watching TV, he'll poke his little face out and he'll sometimes watch the screen too. It's beyond adorable. Well, Jenna, I'm not able to guess where you're from. I've had people from all over the world tune in here, and it's been pretty amazing. Attitude. I am exhausted.
Thank you so much for letting me practice my skills.
So I'm going to be ending the stream in a couple of minutes, but I have not been able to stream in a while, and I've missed all of you guys, and so I'm going to try even harder every day to go live at least once. I cannot guarantee what time that will be, because I'm still working on getting used to schedule, but I definitely will be streaming more and uploading more.
It has also been shown to cause significantly fewer side effects than other oral contraceptives, although it can cause acne.
Well, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Before you ask me a question, I need you to go read the description of this live chat, this live stream. I have answers to all the basic questions that I hear too often written in the description. It's likely your question is already answered, but if it hasn't, and it's not an inappropriate joke, then yeah, ask a question. Hello, Ian. My head's been hurting. Really bad tension headaches. I tried a new pain med for it. It didn't really help with the pain for very long. And the entire time I felt ill side effects. The pill made me have a sedative effect where my body felt kind of heavy. But it felt like my muscles were restless.
So for Sunny, keep it up and your mute will go on indefinitely.
Oh, Jazz in South Africa. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
India, nice.
You like at parks and schools.
Thank you guys, I appreciate all that. That's the most important thing in life.
Your idea is to get a van and cruise the streets looking for kids to pick up?
Loving everyone as best you can the way Jesus would want you to, while loving Jesus and having him help guide your life.
We are now.
You told Emily we hooked up?
We had rain a
In my defense, I tell everybody.
couple weeks ago,
Why would
but
you say that?
You were having a
nothing
conversation about past lives?
really long lasting or very
First,
heavy.
everyone knows we didn't sleep together. We got drunk and fooled around. Why couldn't you just leave me out of it?
We were being honest. You would keep me on the conversation with the next guy if you dumped Leonard?
I only know English and Spanish.
Well, I would never leave you off my
And you're
list.
welcome, Caden. I'm
And not just
happy I was able to
without
answer your
being
question.
with the word list.
Well, good job. Now she hates me.
Great. On the bright side, that Oxford study was right. One friend down. I wonder who you're going
Alright,
to
I'm
lose
getting
next.
ready to wind it down because I am tired.
It's you. You're next.
I just want to
You're
say
crazy about me.
I love all you guys. I'm very thankful that you took the time to watch my stream and interact with me in the chat window. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate you being here, even if it was just for a second. I'm praying for all of you that you'll be able to handle all the life struggles and hurts that you're dealing with right now. Everybody's hurting in one way or another, and the only way hurt can heal is if hurt is shared with other people who hurt.
You're right. Cheers.
I know. Why don't you use your sales training to go back down there and sell your
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, but instead of selling a drug, you'd be selling pretty. It's cute.
But,
Maybe people would
I
like
really
more
feel the
things
love
back
from you
home
all,
and
and I thank you
everything.
for that. If I could give you all a hug in person, I would.
We go way back.
I've
Oh my God, I didn't
I've had a
used to
real
like
hard
you.
time trying to get back into society, but you guys being kind and thoughtful and willing to interact with me,
Intrigued I am about having
it's helping me more than therapy did.
To see all the new stuff.
And I just hope I can bring you that same level of comfort and peace and prayer support.
This isn't a library. Buy it or get out.
You say things like that all the time.
Yes, but as a store owner, I'll finally have a good comeback.
And yes,
Don't
I'm
worry,
weird.
shut up.
I'm not ashamed of that.
You know how Penny told Raj he should have left her?
Yeah, Opie, my husband is sitting right next to me, out of view of the camera, moderating the comments so that I don't have to read any ones that are rude or disgusting.
Because if she hadn't, she'd still be waiting through the list.
But, I'm gonna call it now.
Only Penny had said that once in a while.
I love you all. I'm praying for you all. Please pray for my back pain and my headaches, and for our work to pick up and be busier, and for my mother-in-law.
Once in a moment of candor, I told Amy that her hair reminded
Excuse
me
me.
of a duck caught in an oil spill.
It's hard for me to say, so I'm just gonna say it
She
quickly.
stormed out, which
My
was
mother-in-law,
sad
who I
because
love
we were playing
as much
Scrabble,
as my
and
own
I had
mother,
all the letters to spell persimmon.
survived breast cancer once when Matt and I were newly together,
Why are you even part
but
of
the
this conversation?
doctors
You don't know anything
were
about
hindered
me.
by insurance, and she didn't get the frequent checkups that she should have. So she has secondary breast cancer on the outside of her lung, and it's making its way to the lymph nodes. They say she has 5 years. She's on a medicine that helps her with reducing the swelling,
Womp womp, you
and so
motherfucker.
she's been more comfortable, and we're thankful that she has that medicine. But that's all my prayer requests, you guys.
Poetic Shooter, congrats, you actually legit pissed me off. So, don't be surprised if you don't have an account by tomorrow. Don't be surprised at all. Said womp womp after you were talking about my mom with cancer.
Then that's unfucking acceptable. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. But yeah. I love you all. I'm praying for you all. And I'm really gonna end this stream right now. You guys have a good night and a good day, and be good to each other.